Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing super well. It's your girl, Holly. I am coming on here and I'm going to be doing a channeled message for the collective today. If you're watching this on Facebook, hello. I'm also re-uploading this onto YouTube, so if you're watching this replay on YouTube, hello, how are you? And if you're on YouTube and you want to jump into the Facebook group, you can find it in the description box below. And same with if you're on Facebook and want to watch on YouTube, go over there. But today's the first day of 2023 where I'm going to be going live 3 times a week and showing up to give you a channeled message. And this message is going to be for whoever feels it's for them in whatever way. I'm just going to talk about whatever comes through and we're just going to go with it. And I'm not doing any personal readings this time. This is all just purely for the collective. And I'm really excited to jump into this with you here. This is going to be really fun. I'm just double checking that you can see me okay online. Those of you that are here watching live, hello. So I was tapping in to the divine and I was like, okay, what messages do we have? And the biggest messages that I felt was coming through that I feel is like really important for you at this time, specifically today, right? So we're going to be talking about what's going on with you today. Today, Spirit's really wanting to come through to remind you of the gentleness and the tenderness that you would give to a child or that you would give to someone that you love very much, right? And I know this is like a cliche thing where like people are constantly saying, you know, love yourself like you would your child. And we hear that all the time, but truly, if you look at your life, where are you maybe not doing that? Where are you still allowing yourself to kind of be something different than who you're really called to be, okay? If that makes sense. It's like, or not be different than who you're called to be, but be different than where you are like allowing the human to pull you and to take you. There's this message about really being mindful. So any of you watching this and resonating with this, just know that this message is for you. Take what resonates, obviously, and leave the rest. But this is about looking and checking at your relationships, because your relationships right now are really showing you a lot about yourself and about how you feel about yourself and how you express yourself to the world. Because remember that everything outside of us is a reflection of who we are. And I'm seeing a vision of someone who is like allowing their heart to be open, and also half of it is like guarded, because it's this fear of, if I allow myself to fully be open and expansive and expressive in this way, what if things push against me? What if I'm then told that it's wrong? Or what if I can't? And I'm seeing like darkness, right? Sitting in a room of darkness. And all of a sudden the light comes in and we're able to see the way out. And it's a reminder that in every single moment, your darkness is the place that expands you into the light. When you're stuck in the darkness, your mind is forced to look for a solution and a way out. And the way out is to bring more light in so that you can see. And so a lot of times Spirit's saying you may feel as though the darkness is a place of suffering or a place of punishment, when in reality, the darkness is the place for you to give your power back, to gain your power back over the difficulty, over the things that have been holding you in this space of pain and suffering and upset. And when you're in that place, that is the time for you to embody this divine mother energy for your human. Because remember, okay, think about it like this. We are 100% divine and 100% human at the exact same time. What does that mean? It means that you are living as your higher self, and you're also living as your human self. Your higher self is not a part of you. You're apart from you. Your higher self is you. You are your higher self. The moment that you begin to think and look at life in a different way, you have now embodied the higher self. The moment that you take action based on the highest good of everyone involved, including yourself, you are acting as your higher self. The human is the identity. It is the ego. It is the part of you that says, but logically, or but I've been told, or that I've been trained this, or I've been programmed to this. And you have 2 choices in that matter. And a lot of times the human will treat itself the way it was treated as a child. So a lot of you that sit here and have this bad self-talk, or I shouldn't even say bad, because bad is like just a perception, right? What is that even? What I mean by that is a lot of you have this self-talk, this self connection in your mind, the things that you say to yourself when you make a mistake, or when you say the thing that you didn't want to say, or when you look in the mirror, or whatever it is, you have this self-dialogue in your mind. And this is a reminder that dialogue in your mind is truly is things that you have been told before, things you have heard before. There's so many times that me, human Holly, is talking now, that I've worked with people that beat themselves up. Their self-talk is so negative. They're so mean to themselves. And then we go deeper into it and we realize that they're literally creating the exact same pattern that their mother or their father said to them. They've continued to keep themselves in this like imprisonment of their own mind and suffering. And this is just the place that we are until we gain the awareness. And so Spirit is saying, pay attention today. Okay, pay attention today and over the next few days, but specifically pay attention today of what your relationships look like outside of you, and is it matching what's going on within you as well? Okay, so let me pull a few more cards. For those of you that are on live, hi, how are you? And if you're watching the replay, hi, how are you? I said this at the beginning, but I'm going to be going live 3 times a week to give these types of channeled readings, maybe more. And I'm also going to be going live to do free readings starting now. Starting this week, I'm going to be doing it. And I'm going to be re-uploading these videos onto YouTube as well. So if you want to share them, you can. And then on YouTube, if you're not already subscribed, I'm going to be posting 2 additional videos. So I'll be showing up 5 times through the week and stuff, creating this type of content. And I'm doing this, so I really hope that it helps you. So hi, hello. So let me keep going. Let's go into this more. Yeah, see, you're getting the opportunity. Here's the thing, and this is tough love. I'm just giving you some tough love here. It's not me. It's not me. Spirit, I'm so sorry. It's not me. But look at this. We have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Wands talks about this has been a long road, and you have gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, expertise during this pathway that you've been moving on. But with it in reverse is saying that Spirit's like, yo, we're giving you this opportunity of change. We're giving you this opportunity of shifting and moving into a different direction. But you're keeping yourself in this space. It's like, put down the baggage, put down the shit, choose you. And the way that you do this is say, I'm going to allow my innocence and my gentleness to shine through, because at the end of the day, love is the answer. Loving self, loving people, loving the experience, because the more that we attach the experience, the more that we will keep ourselves from being able to move forward or to be able to see a way out. Like I was saying, that vision before about being in the darkness. When you're in the darkness, you screaming for someone to help you. There's no one around, right? What you have to do is ask, how can I get out of here? What is it that I need to do? We have to ask for clarity. And Spirit's saying, every single one of you watching this and resonating with this reading today, it is time for you to ask for the clarity. How can I get out of this? How can I move forward? Which direction is it? Bring me the light so that I can see. And when the light comes, it's not that you're being saved or picked up and taken out of the cave. The light is being shown in so that you can find your way out. It's power over the difficulty. It's not, oh, I was picked up and saved out of the difficulty. Unfortunately, that's not how it works here. This is Earth. We came here to evolve and to experience. And a lot of that experience means to figure out what the human does and what it likes. And Spirit's bringing up inside of it's kind of like a mini mastermind I'm doing inside of the Beta Creator Program. And we were talking yesterday about what evolution is. And evolution is genuinely just awareness of what's next. It's awareness of why is this here? And someone was saying, someone was telling me I have to get to the root cause of this and I don't feel like I need to. And I was explaining that when it comes to evolution, you don't always have to go to re-traumatize yourself. The only time we need to find a solution or the root to why we are the way that we are is because we gain awareness to, oh, wow, I am this person. And then when the mind says, I don't want to be this, I want to be something different, I want to choose different, then that's the time that you go to Spirit and say, show me how, show me the way, show me the clarity, show me why I am the way that I am. And when you ask those questions, the universe has to show you the answer. And a lot of times that looks like getting the root of why you are the way that you are. And so, yeah, that could look like healing. It could look like kind of going back into the past and finding the root. But what happens is people then get stuck in that and they think, oh, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. Let me continue to re-traumatize myself. And Spirit's saying it's the awareness. And once you have the awareness, then it's just making the choice. And right now, those of you that are watching this and are resonating with this, Spirit's saying you've gotten the awareness. The awareness has come through. You got the answer. You got the thing that you need to break yourself free. But instead of saying, okay, I got it, and putting the baggage down, you're like, I'm going to hold on to it for longer. And Spirit's like, but you can put it down. And you're like, no, I'll be here. I'm just going to sit here and hold my bag. Spirit's like, really, give me the bag. I'll hold the bag for you. I have a whole entire trailer behind me. I'll just put it on it. And you're like, no. In fact, how about I grab other people's bags? Can I do that? Can I please grab other people's bags while I'm at it? Just Spirit's like, you don't have to do that, right? But then Spirit's like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, then great. I'll just sit here and wait till you're ready to put it on the trailer, okay? Spirit's saying today, it's time to become aware, okay? Become aware of this so that you can let it down, you can let it go. And the way that you do this is by loving yourself. And this is the last thing I want to say before I get off for the day, is that when it comes to the stillness and the gentleness of that divine mother energy, of that innocence, of that pure love, is what happens is we find ourselves in the darkness. We find ourselves in places that we didn't expect life to bring us. Okay? If you're in this place, I want you to really listen to me. Because Spirit's really, really coming through with this understanding that if you knew better, you would have done better. If this wasn't meant to be happening in your reality at this time, whatever it is, it's different for every single one of you watching. If it was not meant to be, it would not be. And so when you can really sit with yourself, this shifts the dialogue and the sense of compassion and empathy that you can have for yourself. Because when you start to see that I am the way that I am because XYZ, because, I was treated like this, or because they were never taught, or whatever the case is, it brings a new love for self. Instead of beating yourself up for where you are, you just love yourself for where you are. Because if you knew better, you would have done better. Right? Like if you had the awareness that you have now about what you would have done in those situations, you didn't have that awareness then. So you can't be mad at yourself or beat yourself up or, treat yourself poorly because you were doing that, because you were acting in that way. Okay? I hope this is making sense. So I want to encourage every single one of you to take some time today and ask the divine, show me where I'm not putting this baggage down. Where am I holding on to the parts of me that you've already healed, that you've already shifted, that you've already come in and said, give me the bags, right? Like you've done enough work. They're not saying that you haven't done work because you've been working really hard. Some of you have been working on this for 3 to 5 years, some of you even longer, but whatever is in your mind right now, that's what Spirit's talking about. You've been doing the work. It's not that you haven't done it, because there's this other thing that I'm being shown that happens is that we miss the mark to take the action. We just sit there and think, oh my God, Spirit, save me. But really, there's times that we actually do have to take the action. And when we don't take the action, we become like self-sabotaging. And that's what is going on here a bit, is that your Spirit's like, you've done all of this work and I'm saying it's done, it's healed, it's on to the next. Doesn't mean it's all over. We still always are evolving, but there's a big portion of the cycle is done, but you are refusing to put down the bags of this. And so now it's like, just hand it over, right? Like, all the things that you could have ever used, all of the stuff that you've been using has made its, mark. It's done its job. And now it's time to trade it in for the new. Okay? So that was your message for today. Happy January 10th. Once again, if you didn't hear me at the beginning, I'm going to be going live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to give you a channeled message. And then I'm also going to be posting videos on my YouTube. These will be replays here in the group and also on YouTube. If you want to jump over there, you can. So that way you can share it if you feel called. And they're easier to find that way. So I hope you guys have such a lovely rest of your day. Please comment below on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching this. Oh my God. Let me know how this, resonates with you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you're releasing, okay? Comment down below what it is that you're going to say. I'm letting this go. I'm putting this down, and I'm putting that shit on the trailer, okay? And if you're watching the replay, make sure you let me know that you are on the replay. I'll come in and chat with you guys in the comments as well. And this is just a quick reminder for anyone who wanted to jump into the creator program. It's pay what you want. I'm ending the pay what you want this week. So this is the last week that this will ever be a donation-based program. You can pay whatever you want to get inside and get access. And after this week, it will be $197 to get access to the classes. So if you want to get in there, also let me know, and I'll put it in the description up here. But I hope you guys have such a lovely rest of your day. I want to give you a big hug and say I'm so proud of you, and you should be so proud of yourself because you've ended a cycle here. You really have. And Spirit's like, bitch, let's get this party started and move forward, okay? I don't think Spirit's calling you a bitch. That's more me. But I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm trying to okay. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.